Nebraska Public Media Sports, Nebraska's home for championship sports, is live from Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln for the 2024 NSAA Boys Basketball Championships. Our final title tilt of the day comes in Class D2. It's the Mayhay Wolves at 24-3 taking on the Bulldogs of Shelton. They are 25-1. And hello again, everyone. Welcome back inside Pinnacle Bank Arena for our final state championship of the day. It is in Class D2. Mayhay comes in having never been here before, never won a state championship as Mayhay, and they're led by Jeremiah Ingeson.
Yeah, the 6'7" forward, really productive. 20 points, 10 rebounds a game, just very active. You know, has had, 2 good games here so far at the state tournament. Look for him to be a big factor in the lane for Mayhay.
And then for the Shelton Bulldogs, they're led by Riley Bombeck.
Yeah, just terrific players. Robbie Bombeck averaging 19, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, just a stat sheet filler. Had 30 in the first round, however, did get in foul trouble in the triple overtime win yesterday, and Ashton Simmons, which also averages 20, came back and get 34. So Riley Bombeck is kind of the catalyst that makes them go, and just terrific 1-2 combination with Bombeck and Simmons.
Mayhay comes in at 24-3. Shelton is the top seed. They are 25-1. We'll be back with all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln.
Every day, Central Valley Ag Cooperative works with our farmers to feed the globe. Our planet is hungry. Together, we feed it.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
Championship Saturday in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's the final championship game. It's the Class D2 state title tilt. The Shelton Bulldogs taking on the Mayhay Wolves. Hello again, everybody. I'm Andy Kendi. Let's set the table. Let's meet these teams. For that, let's send it over to Heath Kramer.
On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association and its member schools, welcome to Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2024 NSAA Boys State Basketball Championships. The NSAA is proud to recognize its premier corporate partners, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, the Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association, and Nebraska Orthopedic Center. Tonight's Class D2 championship game features the number 2 seed with a record of 24-3, the Maywood Hayes Center Wolves. And the number 1 seed with a record of 25-1, the Shelton Bulldogs. Now for the introduction of the players and coaches. First, the non-starters from Maywood Hayes Center. Number 3, Charlie Callis. Number 4, Sawyer Dibburn. Number 5, Cade Brose. Number 10, Gene Rutherford. Number 11, Keenan Richards. Number 12, Braden Cox. Number 13, Cooper Soundy. Number 15, Isaac Messenger. And number 20, Grady Erickson. Now the non-starters for the Shelton Bulldogs. Number 1, Harper Thober. Number 2, Drake Power. Number 4, Jackson Ullman. Number 11, Dylan Kenton. Number 14, Anthony Ramirez. Number 20, Riley Jensen. Number 24, Jorge Romero. Number 32, Will Stewart. And number 50, Colby Pearson. It's time for the starting lineup for the Maywood Hayes Center Wolves. A 5'8" junior, number 1, Cody Schwang. A 6'4" senior, number 2, Gage Gerlach. A 6'3" senior, number 21, Hayden Farr. A 6'7" senior, number 22, Jerry Ingeson. And a 6' junior, number 23, Jackson Anders. The assistant coaches for the Wolves, Nick High, Marcus Landry, and Cameron Sonnenfeld. The head coach for Mayhay is Colby Hamilton. Now the starting lineup for the Shelton Bulldogs. A 6'3" junior, number 10, Ben Myers. A 6'4" senior, number 12, Riley Bombeck. A 6'2" senior, number 22, Jerry Romero. A 6'3" senior, number 23, Ashton Simmons. And a 6'2" senior, number 31, Luke Gilming. The assistant coach for Shelton is Kent Ropers, and the head coach is Will Reitzel. Tonight's officials are Pete Moreno, Jaime Gonzalez, and Tim Devlin. The bench official, Mr. Ken Marr. And now, let's play championship basketball!
Take a look at where these two teams come from. Shelton High is just 4 miles north of I-80, kind of like exit 289 between Kearney and GI along Highway 30, about an hour and a half from here. And that co-op of Maywood and Hayes Center, about an hour from the Colorado border. But boy, it's taken a while to get between those two schools. It's just county roads between them. Humphrey St. Francis was the victim of Shelton, as was Why Not, in triple overtime in the semifinals. And Mayhay knocked off Elm Creek and SEM in the semifinals. First ever appearance in the finals for Mayhay as a school. These two, as the crow flies, not far from each other, but it is literally a dirt and gravel road to get back and forth from practice. So it is a challenge for this team, but the co-op has been fantastic. This is the group, coach says, that has really changed the athletic culture at Mayhay, and they're playing for a state title here in 2024.
Shelton's going to open in man-to-man D.
Right away down low, nice bounce pass, Ingeson.
With good first possession execution. Get Ingerson on a little up screen, frees him for the layup. Mayhay's going to also start in man-to-man.
Simmons drives into traffic, loses it. Picked up by Bombeck. Bombeck, nice little jumper in the lane, and Bombeck with his first two. So both stars are on the board already for each team. A pump fake drive in off glass, not good. A rebound strong by Simmons.
Yeah, Simmons really compliments Bombeck. Averages over 20 points himself. Bombeck is kind of the facilitator.
That's off the front of the rim. One bounce to Anders.
Good pace of the game so far. Both teams looking to push and attack.
Mayhay, the combination of Maywood and Hayes Center. They are the Wolves. Their colors, neon green. How many times do you see colors of a school neon green, Andy?
Yeah, certainly it's a little untraditional, but looks pretty cool.
I love it.
You can go with pink shoes.
I love it.
Hitting all the colors.
That's right. High off glass, not there. Rebound to Shelton. Here comes Bombeck.
Anderson able to get it to go.
Great feed from Bombeck. Myers put it in.
100 48 assists on the year for Bonbeck. You see his vision and creativity there on the pass. Good job by Gerlach there, just staying with it. Getting fouled, getting to the free throw line.
There is head coach Will Reitzel. Taught and coached at Red Cloud, Walt Hill, Oakland Craig, Logan View, Cozad, all over. Now he's with the Bulldogs. How about that? First final appearance since 1928. Now they have won a state title, the Shelton Bulldogs have. They won it in 1918 and 1919.
We're on a pretty good run then. A couple state tournaments.
We'll have to check with Rich Broderson to find out exactly what those games were like.
Bonbeck misses the pull-up. May's not afraid to get out in transition. Really pushing it, look to attack the rim. Anderson able to draw another foul. Second for Shelton.
Lob pass inside. Ingeson goes high for it, kicks it back out to Schweik, who drives in and has it taken away. 4-3, Shelton with the lead. Here is Simmons with it. Myers over to Bonbeck. Good ball movement. Three-pointer on the way, knocked down three, and there is Simmons. Check that is Romero. Jerry Romero with the three.
Good job by Shelton reversing the basketball, freeing Romero up from the second side of the offense. Gets a good look at a three.
Bounce pass inside. Good job going straight up by Ben Myers defensively.
Yeah, those back-to-back possessions, Myers really has done a good job of challenging. So just staying parallel, get the ball at the point.
Foul called on the Bulldogs. It's going to be on number 10, Ben Myers.
You see the creativity of Jerry Ingerson there. Just able to kind of get in the mid-range and then step through. Draws the foul. Makes an adjustment, going to a 1-3-1, really extended.
Bonbeck with the jumper. Good rebound by Farr. Nice job to keep it alive and the flip to Anders. Tried to finish, but Farr off the rim. And a walk. One too many steps for Simmons. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Midway through first quarter, 7-5. Shelton on top.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. They all get done with the Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor. Attachments designed to keep you moving. The Kubota BX Series with hydrostatic transmission. For more information and participating Nebraska Kubota dealers, KubotaNEsports.com.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What do you think about going to college?
I'm kind of scared.
I feel nervous a little bit.
That's kind of a tough one. I'm not really sure yet.
I'm excited for college.
How are you going to pay for it?
To be honest, I don't really know.
That's actually a really good question.
So what if you had a friend you could ask?
Welcome back to the Pinnacle Bank Arena, Class D2 state championship game. Mayhay trails Shelton by 2.75. If you notice, the Mayhay huddle, you can't help but notice the gentleman in the neon suit. That is Marcus Landry, an assistant coach for the Wolves. This is just the second time he's worn that suit. He breaks it out for big occasions. He wore it for the conference championship game against Dundee County Stratton. That was a 49-39 win. I asked him before the game, where do you get that kind of suit? His answer, Amazon, about 60 bucks. He says his wife got it for him. Larry, that's what.
I'm sorry, where was he? I missed it. We didn't
Shops
quite
on Amazon.
I meant the suit. We didn't see it.
Oh, yeah. You can't miss him.
Good rebound. Farr pulls it down. It's a good looking suit, Coach. I like it. You have a new program, two schools coming together. Change the culture of the two programs. What do you want to bet it was students who chose the colors?
That looks great.
It does look good.
Creative.
See the coach wearing neon green, players certainly. I don't see a lot of parents though in the neon green behind us.
A few hats.
There are a couple hats.
Try to blend in with one accessory piece.
It's like we'll just go with the green. All right, there's Schwenk with it. He's looking inside for Ingerson.
Well, Shelton's doing a good job of fronting Ingerson and giving plenty of help from the backside.
Farr drives in into the paint. Got his own rebound. Farr back up strong. Put it away. Hey. Ties it up at 7.
Yeah, just stick to itness with Hayden Farr. Averages 15, so just very productive. Saw his athleticism there around the rim. And he's going to stay in this 1-3-1 zone.
Romero's shot is off. Rebound to Ingerson.
He's doing a good job of rebounding those missed shots. Sometimes that's always a challenge out of zone defense. A lot of attention's being paid here to Ingerson.
Bombeck thought about the 3. Good job defensively. Bombeck with the bucket.
Yeah, really good job shot faking, kind of gets in an elbow crease of that 1-3-1, steps through, gets another tough bucket. Averages 19.
Jumps top of the paint, draws the foul. Foul called. Erickson will go to the line.
See Bombeck there, just finishes on 2 feet, a little shot fake, little step through, good touch. 2 of 5 already for the game for 4 points. As I mentioned, was in foul trouble. Fouled out with, I believe, 4 minutes to go in regulation, and had to sit through most of the overtime games, which was the longest Class D2 game, being 3 overtimes.
Second free throw good. Travel there. Paid off though. Ben Myers. Travel the other way. Colby Hamilton over there explaining, hey, dropped the ball, he picked it up. Strong into contact, draws the foul, and Gilming will shoot a couple.
Yeah, both these teams are willing to really push in transition and attack the rim in that first 10 to 12 seconds of the possession.
.30 seconds remain here in the first. Here's Farr with it. Tried the entry pass off the foot of Ullman and out of bounds. 10.2 to go.
Ingerson's working hard in there, just Shelton's doing a terrific job, but kind of fronting and then making sure they always have help on the backside to prevent the lob.
Will Stewart now into the game for the Bulldogs. Get the shot off. High off the rim, and that's how we will end quarter number one. Shelton, the Bulldogs, haven't won a state title since 1919. It's been more than 100 years. Mayhay's never won one. Shelton on top by 3.
You've worked your entire life for this. Through the ups and downs, you've stood strong, building a legacy to be proud of. With all good things in this world, there are still risks. It's a part of life. You need protection you can count on. We're not just here to insure your equipment, your vehicles, or your home. We're here to protect everything you've built. Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, always alongside you.
Some jobs are hard work, long hours, busy days, late nights. But there's something in us that keeps us going when we know what we're doing is making a difference in someone's life. Because it's the hardest jobs that are the most important, and that pride you feel makes it more than worth the effort. NPPD, powering our state, empowering your life.
11-8, Shelton Bulldogs on top after one quarter. As we head to the second, spring is right around the corner. So is Backyard Farmer. Every year from spring to fall, a panel of Nebraska Extension experts help answer your questions about disease, turf, fruits, vegetables, so much more. Mark your calendar to watch Backyard Farmer. The season premieres Thursday, April 4th, 7 p.m. Central on Nebraska Public Media. I know, Andy, you listened last week during the girls' state basketball tournament. I was talking about the trouble I was having with my lawn and how I could really use the folks at Backyard Farmer to help me out. I found out what it was. They're voles. I have voles in my yard. So April 4th, I'm going to be calling to find out exactly what to do, unless you have advice.
No, but I can Google it.
You can
go and find out exactly what to do.
Much more fun to talk to the folks at Backyard Farmer.
I'm sure there's a remedy and a prescription.
It probably is, I'm sure.
Get it solved. Mayhay goes back to man-to-man, leaves the 1-3-1, which was pretty effective for them to kind of keep Shelton off balance a little bit. Doing a really good job of rebounding. Mayhay's 11 rebounds to just 8 so far for Shelton. Shelton did a good job of making Ingerson really work for his touches. Constantly keeping multiple defenders around.
Nice take by Farr, Hayden Farr with the basket.
Farr's second basket.
A nice pass. Good. find there. Myers cutting to the basket.
Mayhay went back to that 1-3-1, and Bombeck was able to throw that diagonal pass over the top of the 1-3-1.
And Bombeck takes it himself and gets called for the offensive foul. I believe that is number 2 on Bombeck. 2 fouls on Bombeck.
Yeah, just important to keep Bombeck on the court. I'm a stat leader in a lot of different categories. You see his passing in this game with 4 assists already.
Simmons with the rebound, has it taken away. Good recognition by Engeson. He'll pull up.
Good job by Simmons, just kind of beating him to the spot, forcing Ingerson to pull up and shoot an 8-foot pull-up, which is a difficult shot to make. Ingerson tracks that down for his 3rd rebound.
Schwenk will fire up the 3. That's off the back of the rim. Another rebound, strong rebound by Simmons, who's been active on the boards.
He's going to stay in this 1-3-1. Ingerson with good length up on top, trying to make those passing angles hard.
Big three-pointer by Ashton Simmons. He had 34 points in the semifinal. Going to be called on the Bulldogs. Here's another look at Simmons' open look.
It's really good. Bombeck able to kind of throw a direct pass over the top of that point on the 1-3-1. About Simmons' time to get that shot up. Simmons at 6'3", senior, 22 points a game. Shelton just has kind of really 1A and 1B options offensively. Here's Simmons again.
Again, back-to-back threes for Simmons. It's one of the things Coach Reitzel talked about. He says he has 2 great guards. Either one can light it up at any point. One went for 30 in round 1. The other went for 34 in the semifinal game. And there's Bombeck with the take. He's the other one, and a timeout called by Mayhay. First one by Simmons.
Simmons does a great job getting his feet set. And then see the athleticism of Bombeck on the baseline. Drive kind of gets caught underneath that backboard, able to scoop it right hand up and in off the glass. Bombeck is up to 6 points. Simmons has 6 as well.
It is a 10-0 run over the last 2 minutes and 19 seconds for the Shelton Bulldogs.
Bombeck and Simmons both have 2 fouls, something to monitor. Certainly important pieces to keep out on the floor.
Entry pass, Engeson. Once again, Simmons on the board.
Myers does a really good job again of just kind of jumping up in parallel, making that a challenging shot.
Simmons already 8 rebounds. 8.
He's back into man. Shelton's going to run some flex offense here. See kind of a baseline flex screen followed by a down screen.
Foul called on Engeson.
Just 1 on Engerson. See that contest there, just momentum kind of carries him into the shooter. Referees will always protect the shooter. Have to be able to land. If their feet are in the air, it's a 3-point shot. If their shooter's feet lands and then they get hit, it would be after the shot. That one, the shooter's feet were in the air, so Romero gets all 3 free throw attempts.
Third here by Romero. 0 for 3 from the line there. Here is far up top. Foul called on Ben Myers, his second.
Yeah, nice little set by Coach Hamilton, kind of a little isolation drive for Hayden Farr. See if he gets to their hoop on the right-hand drive. Myers has been pretty active around the rim. Certainly him getting a second foul is a...
They have 3 now with 2 fouls. Andy Myers, Bombeck, and Simmons all with 2.
It appears that Coach Reitzel's very comfortable with his players playing with 2, as he hasn't hesitated to sub any of them out.
That's tipped away. Erickson with it. And Erickson fouled up and put back by Ingeson. And draws a foul.
Yeah, you'll see this. Shelton runs this down screen off a flex, and Grady Erickson just reads it through scouting. Kind of knew that was coming. Big steal. Creates a scoring opportunity, and kind of Ingerson to follow it as soon as every shot's going to get missed. It's the putback. See if Shelton stays in flex here, if they change up their offense.
Right back to Simmons.
Good defensive possession by Mayhay, creating the turnover.
Farr will take the 3. Rebound pulled down by Farr. He'll bring it up. And a rebound by Myers off the miss by Farr. He's had some chances here.
Yeah, Farr did a good job of just kind of probing with that dribble, getting inside the lane. Couldn't get the pull up to fall.
Bombeck will take the 3. Rims out of there.
Into a scoring drought here for Shelton. And it's coming up on over 3 minutes.
Mayhay also just 1 of 10, one of their last 10 from the floor. Anderson's going to come up short. Rebound out to Gerlach.
Yeah, now 7 offensive rebounds for Mayhay in this first half. You mentioned their field goal percentage, but they're doing a good job of getting some extra shot attempts.
Nice pass. Great pass by Farr. Finds Ingeson for the bucket.
A good catch by Ingerson. Strong finish. So Shelton might hold for the last shot.
Shelton was up by 11, now just a 5-point advantage. Seconds to go. Into the paint. comes Ingeson. Ingeson shot at the buzzer short, and he draws the foul.
We're going to Myers third.
Again, Ken Myers is third, 14th foul. Jerry Ingeson is the line, shooting 2.
Terrific pass.
Yeah, it was just a really small space to sneak that pass through, and obviously tremendous trust in Ingerson that he was going to catch it.
Big plays here late in this first half as Mayhay slowly cuts into that lead.
Yeah, Mayhay's done a good job getting to the free throw line now, 7 of 10, 0-7 from the 3. Done a good job of getting to the foul line and also staying on the backboard, out rebounding Shelton 19-16.
Mayhay ends it on an 8-0 run over the last 3:23 to cut the lead from 11 to just 3. Andy Kindy is with Colby Hamilton.
Well, Coach, you fall behind by 11, but a nice little spurt there to go get back into this thing, an 8-0 run to finish.
Yeah, nice little 8-0 run. We started to get the ball inside a little more and attacked and got to the line, so that was good to see.
What do you tell your kids here at halftime after battling back like you did?
Oh, you know, we just got to know where their shooters are at. We lost Simmons there on a three-pointer there, and we can't lose our 2 best players. We got to have somebody else beat us.
Well, good luck in the second half. As Mayhay comes back from being down 21-10, it's now 18 here in the Class D2 title game. We'll have halftime festivities straight ahead.
Hamilton has been providing IT solutions for businesses across the state of Nebraska for more than 3 decades. We know that Nebraska businesses are a driving force of support for the communities in which we live and work. We keep them connected and protected by delivering cybersecurity, hosted phones, and managed IT. We are grateful to be part of our Nebraska communities and to support their technology needs.
More information at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Coverage of the NSAA Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Teammates Mentoring Program, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. We could not do it without your support.
Shelton leads Mayhay in the Class D2 state championship game at Pinnacle Bank Arena. We're at halftime. Pleased to be joined by Assistant Director of the NSAA, Ron Higdon. One of his many duties, Ron, is he gets to be in charge of the wrestling tournament, which has just really exploded. I don't know if there's any other way to put it, and that's a great thing to see. What was this year like for you?
There was some challenges, obviously, with the popularity of the sport and the interest across the state. More people want to come see it, so we sell tickets to our teams and schools first, and the popularity is so much that not everybody got everything they wanted to begin with, but at the end of the day, everybody that wanted to come watch it was able to get in and watch the wrestling, so it's fantastic.
From a pure sporting spectacle, how did this year's tournament finish up?
Actually spectacular. I mean, it was probably one of our smoothest run tournaments. We have a fantastic facility. We have a lot of great people working for us. And I don't know that we can ask for any more. We're always looking to get better, but it was pretty good.
Obviously, one of the huge storylines in the sport of wrestling is girls wrestling, and that sport is growing by leaps and bounds. Where are we at with that sport?
Well, it's growing not only in Nebraska, but nationwide. I mean, we increased our 33% increase in the number of girls participating from last year to this year. And so much so that there's a proposal that's being voted on in April that we could possibly have 2 classes of girls starting next year, which I think will probably pass. So with that being said, there's going to be some changes coming, in the postseason, so we have to make some decisions.
When you talk about the proposal to confirm 2 classes, when does that happen?
That happens at Rep Assembly. It's like the second week in April.
So at that point, when you do get that confirmed, then you have to move forward and figure out a plan. You have a little lead time, but how much pressure does that put on you and your staff?
I think we're going to have some time to get with our facility and see what they can offer us. They have a lot of multi-year contracts out there, and their dates are blocked out, so we have to see what's available to us. And then based on that, then we'll have some decisions to make and look at all of our options. We're looking at other facilities, if there's any options there as well, but we have a fantastic facility in CHI, and really that's the best place for us to be.
It's a good problem to have, right? I mean, wrestling is really growing in popularity. You've seen it evolve over the years. Why do you think the popularity has grown so much in recent years?
Well, I think in the state of Nebraska, girls wrestling obviously has gotten more popular, and nationwide it's helped the growth of boys wrestling as well. But I probably lent a lot of it to our communities and our schools, because they get their towns and their schools and their communities behind them, and then they have them come watch them during the season, and then they want to watch them at the end of the year, and that has generated a popular event at the end of the year. And so it's kind of, it's obviously one of my favorites that we do. I'm biased, but it's so much fun to put on, and we get to highlight kids and do some things that are not, you don't get a chance to do in some other sports. So that's what's special for me.
And you mentioned other sports. This guy's multi-talented. He's also in charge of tennis and soccer, and it is soccer and tennis season, isn't it? It may not feel like it, but it's here, right?
Right, it is. Competitions start this coming week, so spring is about to be on us. Spring, we say, we just had snow, but yeah, it's starting, and here we go, ready or not.
Is there any major changes for those 2 sports this year?
At this point, no major changes. There's some slight changes here and there that we're going to do for championships in tennis, and then it too has grown. This is girls tennis in the spring, and the popularity of it has grown. We're adding some teams every couple of years to Class B girls, so much so that we have like 38 teams playing tennis for girls. So that's exciting. The sport itself is actually getting more popular as well. So all good things, great things for kids.
Ron Higdon of the NSAA, thank you for joining us. And don't forget to move your clocks ahead. It's spring forward tonight. Yeah, it is halftime of the Class D2 state championship game. Highlights and statistics coming up.
Everyone deals with difficult times at some point in their lives.
Some people may lose hope and turn to drugs or alcohol.
You are not alone.
The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline now has a new number, 988.
988 is the 911 for mental health emergencies.
So if you or someone you know has a mental health crisis,
just call, text, or chat 988 for free confidential support.
There is hope.
The Lifeline works.
Just call 988.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in students involved in activities. 7,000 adolescents lose their life annually due to sudden cardiac arrest.
If defibrillation through an AED is administered within the first 3 minutes, survival rates increase to 74%. If an AED is used within the first minute, the survival rate rises to 90%.
For every minute that passes without defibrillation, survival rates decrease by 7 to 10%. Are you and your school prepared?
Take a look at highlights from the first half. We'll start with May Hay. They got off to the quick start. Good feed there to Ingeson.
Yeah, both
Barrows
and
did a nice
Farr
job.
both did a really good job of getting into that lane. 12 points in the paint. It's a big part of the game. There you see it. Offensive rebound. Mayhay got 7 offensive rebounds. I thought that was huge to keep them, into this game. And then you see Shelton just really skilled. You see Meyer with the block there, another block. Meyer does have 3 fouls, so he's gonna have to be careful. You see Simmons able to find an area in the zone, hit 1 3, and then comes back to that same spot with another 3. And then Bomback's versatility has done a really good job of scoring from the mid-range and getting to the rim. See, both teams struggled from the field a little bit, but Mayhay getting to the offensive backboard, those 9-second chance points has really kept them in the game, and doing a good job out rebounding Shelton, which has good length and size around the rim. So this game's going to, once again, the team that kind of makes adjustments and comes out in the third quarter is going to put themselves in position to win the D2 title.
Andy is with Will Reitzel.
Well, Coach, you go on a big run, a 10-0 run to go up by 11. What went right during that stretch?
We hit a couple shots. We were executing pretty well on offense. Moved the ball pretty good. Mayhay's just tough. They have some big guys, and they play defense pretty well.
And you knew they were going to make a run, and that they did right at the end of the half. What did you guys? What did they do right?
They got to the free throw line quite a bit. We need to get some more touches on the free throw line to help get some easier points, but they're hitting free throws. The guy inside, we got in a little bit of foul trouble, so we need to make sure we keep our composure and play smart.
How are you guys holding up after that marathon game last night?
We'll be fine. You do conditioning to play basketball. We're more of a track squad than we are a football team, so we don't have those big linemen. We have runners, so we'll be fine.
Good luck in the second half. Shelton leads Mayhay by 3. Second half, the Class D2 championship game straight ahead at PBA.
Neighboring Omaha, Sarpy County offers attractions for your family and friends. For outdoor enthusiasts, we have year-round activities at several recreation areas. Prefer staying indoors? You can check out the shopping malls and boutiques or take in a concert. Sarpy County also has a range of different restaurants and breweries. You can plan your next adventure by visiting GoSarpy.com. Your journey begins here.
Meet the champions of innovation in the heart of Nebraska. They're not just farmers, and they nurture more than just crops, pushing boundaries and turning challenges into opportunities. They trade knowledge and know-how, and their dedication doesn't end at harvest. It's in your every bite and every drive. The future of food, fuel, and fiber, and the future of Nebraska starts right here.
Coverage of the NSAA Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Teammates Mentoring Program, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. We could not do it without your support. We are back at Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska for our final state championship game of the day. It's in Class D2. The Mayhay Wolves taking on the Shelton Bulldogs. Shelton with the lead, but it was an 8-0 run for Mayhay in that second half, late in the second half. It pulled them back to within 3.
And really didn't change anything. They just stayed aggressive, stayed getting the ball inside, stayed on the backboard.
Good opportunities. They had a lot of them just like that, right? Down low, close, but right now they're shooting just 19%.
Did get to the foul line 8 out of 11 times.
And meanwhile, Ashton Simmons, that's his 3rd three-pointer.
Yeah, he can really shoot it.
And the rebound pulled down by Romero. Simmons again thought about it. Guarded by Jackson Anders.
Coach Hamilton kind of alluded to it, that they just can't lose Bombeck and Simmons. Really the focal point of their scout, try to make other players that maybe haven't shot it as well during the season, try to make some clutch jump shots.
Three-pointer. That's Jerry Ingerson.
Gets Ingerson up to 13.
From the free throw line. Simmons knocks it down. Simmons now with 11 to lead his team, to lead Shelton. 13 for Ingerson to lead all scorers.
Yeah, good patience by Simmons. You know, could have forced that top of the key three, instead used the dribble, created a little bit more space for himself.
Romero's three-pointer, right on line. Romero averages 8 a game. Good take, strong rebound, back up by Ingerson, and he gets it.
Ingerson up to 8 rebounds. He's been really active on that backboard.
Good pace right now. No shot push-off called on Luke Gilming. Shoved the ball up as he shoved the defender out of the way.
It was really well officiated play.
Yeah.
Gilming makes a pretty athletic play, but just did clear with that left hand to create space to tip the ball with his right. Referee was just kind of right down our sight line. We could kind of see what he saw, and it certainly was a foul.
No foul. It's going to stay with Maywood Hayes Center.
A good post-entry pass. We're able to sneak that high-low pass over the front defender.
Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. 30-second timeout for Shelton. Let's look at last year's Class D2 state championship.
The Parkview Christian Patriots returned to defend their state title against the Wynot Blue Devils. Wynot gained early control of the game with a 9-point lead in the first quarter. The Patriots' defense held Wynot in check, allowing just 7 points from the end of the first quarter to the start of the fourth. Maurice Reed led Parkview Christian with 17 points and 7 rebounds to help capture the state title with a final score of 52-49.
Mayhay looking for its first ever state championship. First time they've ever been here as Maywood Hayes Center. You saw Wynot was in last year's state championship game. They lost to Parkview Christian. It was Shelton knocking off Wynot in 3 overtimes. It's the longest game we've had in Class D2 down at state ever. You should wonder, you know, what are the leagues like right now for Shelton after having a triple overtime game just last night.
And we've watched programs, you know, kind of progress. You know, Shelton was in the 3rd, 4th game last year and kind of, you know, made that next step, getting that over the hump and winning that semifinal game. You know, to your point. Certainly the Shelton players that start play most of their minutes. Not a lot of bench support.
No. Ben Myers with the bucket, extends that Shelton lead now back to 6, halfway through this 3rd period. Open look here for Schwenk, that's off. Double teamed.
Mayhay's back in this 1-3-1 zone.
Three-pointer, Romero got it back-to-back. 3-pointers, 2 in a row for Romero.
Mayhay had a couple chances to secure a Loose ball, couldn't do it. Romero capitalized with his third three.
Shelton has extended it to a 9-point advantage. Their largest lead of the game was 11. That was midway through the second. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Romero with 2 3-pointers here in the third, getting the Bulldogs going. They lead it 34-25.
Something dynamic about a team, a family, a community. At UNK, we thrive on collaboration, turning individual strengths into collective triumphs. Lopers are known for healing others, for big business ideas, for teaching and leading, for being the first generation and inspiring the next. At UNK, you won't just follow a path, you'll blaze new trails. While one can be strong, together, we are unstoppable. That's the power of the herd.
Funding for NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is provided in part by the Dr. Thomas and Dorothy Hallstrom Athletics Endowment.
Live streaming for the NSAA Championships are also available at the Nebraska Public Media website and on the free Nebraska Public Media app.
Well, good ideas often start with a simple question: what if? Nebraskans answer with innovation and creativity, and we tell their stories in our Nebraska Public Media series, What If? Stories about interesting Nebraskans with interesting ideas. Go inside the worlds and minds of Nebraska innovators. What If is available to watch online at nebraskapublicmedia.org.
Shelton's had a few opportunities to extend this lead, just couldn't get the ball to fall.
Taken away. Here's Bomback.
He's going to go back to man-to-man, leave that 1-3-1.
Simmons, 3 on the way, is off the rim. Laid in. Ingeson. Ingeson now leading the way.
Yeah, up to 17, really good athletic baseline drive.
That time he wasn't short. They're in the bottom of the net for Simmons. He's got 14. Right back comes Mayhay. They've got an answer and a quick timeout taken by Colby Hamilton.
Yeah, Simmons, just really beautiful release, good arc, good rotation, lots of confidence. 4-7 from the 3. There you see Farr,
yeah,
keeps Mayhay attached to cut that double-digit deficit back to 7. Farr's up to 9 points.
2 3-pointers for Maywood Hayes. Those 2 coming from Farr and Ingeson. 4 3-pointers for Shelton.
For providing high-quality on-site setup and care to the athletes. Here's today's championship event.
Coach Hamilton took a timeout there. Thought maybe they'd come with some type of a zone press. Looks like they're going to go back to their 1-3-1.
There are the 3-pointers for both teams. 7-3. 7-2, check that.
Yeah, certainly second half been a little bit more efficient from the 3-point line.
Oh, strong take there by Luke Kilming. Kilming with the bucket draws the foul. Opportunity for a three-point play.
Kilming did a really good job being available inside that elbow area against the 1-3-1.
Nine-point lead. 1 minute to go here in the third. Three on the way. Simmons knows how to get the rebound. Tried to get it to Farr. Off of the turnover and the steal by Ingeson.
Anderson just throws a little behind. He would have put that pass out in front. I thought maybe he might have a chance to get a transition layup there.
Long three again. Just short.
See if Mayhay holds here for last shot of the quarter. Looks like they're going to attack.
And one. Farr with a good take. Well, here late in quarters, they've been able to put some runs together to cut into the lead so that Shelton hasn't been able to really open it up.
They're staying aggressive, attacking the rim. Getting points in the paint has been a big stat. Shelton's done a little bit better job from the perimeter from the three-point line. 7 made threes to just Mayhay's 2, but Mayhay's done a really good job getting to the free throw line and finding ways to score in the lane.
Flip back in. 11 seconds remain. Opportunity to cut into it again. .2, it will stay with Mayhay. And the turnover. Schwenk wasn't quite ready for it.
Yeah, I think it was one of those where it really wasn't the play design, but the player was open in the corner, so it's just kind of a little miscommunication.
Well, they picked up from beyond the arc in the third. Started knocking down some trays. And it's a 2-tray lead for the Bulldogs, 39-33.
The way we use electricity has changed a lot over the years. What hasn't changed is our commitment to make sure it's there the moment you need it. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
Life is full of milestones. Let Wayne State's graduate programs be your next big moment. Whether you work in education, criminal justice, business, public relations, human resources, information technology, or sports and recreation, our programs provide pathways to the next level in your career. Flexible and online, a Wayne State graduate degree helps you write that next big chapter in your life without having to put your life on hold.
Back at Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln for our final quarter of action. in the 2024 State High School Championships. And it's a 6-point game. Shelton on top, 39-33.
Shelton's led by as many as 11. He's just done a really good job of
a good take by Bombeck.
Good possession from the quarter break. Shelton to push that lead from 6 back to 8.
Good take by far into double digits.
It seems that Farr's had the answer.
Yeah.
Anytime Mayhays needed a big basket to stay close, he's came through clutch.
And the kick.
You see, last possession, Bombeck does a nice job of hitting the wing and then finding the little seam inside that 1-3-1 zone. He's been a little bit more active. They trapped the first corner pass out of the quarter break, and then you see they're trying to intercept a long cross-court pass, trying to use their defense to create some offense.
Nice save, good hustle by Simmons. Here's Bombeck with it now. Back over to Simmons. Wide open, 3. Again, Simmons with the tray.
He just doesn't need a lot of space. 5 3-pointers.
Battle for it, Bombeck comes away with it. Floater in the lane, Bombeck again. Bombeck with the steal, Bombeck with the lay-in. And Shelton's lead is as big as it's been all game. They're on top by 13. It all started with this 3 by Simmons.
Simmons does a good job finding space up on top of that 1-3-1. Bombeck gets inside that same elbow crease against the 1-3-1, pulls up, knocks it in. They see Bombeck able to kind of steal the crossover, gets himself out in transition, forces Mayhay to take their 3rd time out of the game. Important possession for Mayhay here coming out. Try to cut into this deficit. You know, they've had the answer every time it's got 9 and kind of back to 5 or 6 and then 11 and got back to 7. And now it's 13. You just got to keep chipping away at it, 1 possession at a time. They're probably going to have to look at getting out of their 1-3-1, maybe going to more extended type of full court pressure. I had that title once.
Did you?
I was upset I lost the belt a few years back.
I think you probably still have it. You're just not telling anybody. You pull it out every once in a while.
Maybe.
7-0 Bulldog run. Gerlach with the drive. Nice job by Bombeck to tie it up.
Mayhay regain possession.
Mayhay basketball.
Nice job defensively by Ullman. Ullman with the block.
A good job here. Just kind of extend. Good defense by Mayhay. Another chance to find a basket.
Rattled in and out. Good rebound. Another opportunity. And they take it away, and then the tackle.
The alligator tackle.
I'm not sure there was a tackle or a takedown, but he got both legs.
Yeah, Erickson just kind of got the ball caught in the corner, turned it over.
Just is in title the double.
Yeah, title belt.
That's right.
Takedown.
It all works.
Piecing together. And Mayhay's back in man-to-man. Just gonna have to try to force some turnovers here. Shelton's gonna go to their flex offense here, try to take some time.
They dropped it off, and Simmons chased that down.
Almost a double dribble, but never, Myers never touched it again.
And Simmons called for the foul.
A good defensive possession by Mayhay. Increased their defensive pressure a little bit. Almost forced an early turnover, but then it was able to turn them over again. They just have really stalled offensively. You got to find a basket. Ingerson some touch.
Foul called on Romero. He didn't like it. Thought he had all ball.
Yeah, there was contact here from him. Myers was the one that was upset. Romero just kind of pushing from behind. Offensive rebounds for Mayhay. They've been really active on the backboard. Here comes that full court. Looks like a diamond and one.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. Or Reitzel. Shelton led right now by Simmons with 17 points. He has 5 3-pointers. Eleven of those points coming in the second half. 3 3-pointers in the second for Simmons. Let's go over to Andy Kendi.
Larry, March of 1919. Let's take you back. I'm sure you remember, but let's inform our viewers. Shelton knocked off Omaha Commerce in the Class A championship game that year to finish a 10-0 season. They won that game 20-15. And what was the world like? Well, it was about 5 months after the conclusion of World War I. The president was President Woodrow Wilson. Ty Cobb led the majors in hitting that year, hit 384 for the Tigers. And that was also the year the Black Sox scandal would rock sports. And you could get a Model T automobile when gas was only 3 cents a gallon. Larry, that was a long time ago.
Never forget my first Model T. We had peach baskets back then too, Andy.
Took a while to get the ball out of it, didn't it? After every goal.
Yeah, that's why it was so low scoring.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Running clock.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Thank goodness for Dr. Naismith.
Shelton does a good job of breaking that full court pressure.
11-point lead for Shelton. Largest has been 13. Taken away. Oh my, what a play by Bombeck. Clear breakaway there for Mayhay, and Bombeck just stayed with it. Nice feed inside. Farr comes away with it. Farr with the rebound.
Pretty good drive by Farr. Just left that reverse a little short, kind of a little front rim.
Bombeck has 12. It's been a quiet 12, but he's done a lot of things on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, just is the catalyst, handles the ball, gets the ball in the right spots, gets the offense set up. Really good defender, alert.
5 rebounds, 8 assists for Bombeck to go with those 12 points.
2 steals. It really frees up Simmons to kind of play off the ball, and Simmons does what he does well, which is get open shots and knock in threes. So they really play off each other very well. Here you see Ingerson does a great job of generating the steal from Simmons. Bombeck being just a great teammate, bailed Simmons out and got the ball back.
Look at Andy Kendi down there.
That's really good. 2 hands. Now you got to throw it back with 2 hands. You'll turn it over with
the readers on top of his head and everything. Like, that was impressive.
Larry, I've been telling everybody, I've been open all day. I finally get a pass, and they blow it dead.
They've seen you shoot.
Good point.
The Nebraska School Activities Association is not responsible for any injury caused by spectators. What the Congress waiting for.
2:54 remaining before we crown our last state champion of the day. 5 already in the books. This is the last one in Class D2. Look at the full schedule. Johnson Brock went back-to-back. Wahoo won in overtime. Scott went back-to-back. Amherst in overtime. Bellevue West went back-to-back.
Yeah, really competitive games. A lot of great individual performances.
I agree. It's, maybe one of the better full days of basketball competitive-wise that we've had in years.
Yeah, just 2 overtime games.
Yeah.
A couple of those scores were a little closer. The game was a little closer than what the final score ended up being.
Right. Good pass inside, put right up by Romero.
We were just talking about Bombeck's impact on this game, and there's another prime example. Just kind of the right pass, the right time, the right place. Made it easy for Romero to tip that in.
Now with 2 minutes remaining in the game, we have our largest lead of the game until that basket by Jackson Anders. Bombeck drives in. He's got 14 points and a timeout taken by Shelton.
Bombeck attacks the closeout. Good body control. Gets him up to 14 points, 7 to 14.
And solid all around. Just a great stat line for Bombeck. Let's take a look at some of his buckets. 14 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists.
Good alert cut there against the zone. Like I said, he's really played well in the middle third of the game, or on the court. You see him a couple times, good cuts, good pull-up. Defensively, you saw the steal there, but then he had the big steal off of the potential breakaway a couple possessions ago. to the emotional leader of the group.
Yep.
Shelton's had a terrific season, 25-1.
Rattled in and out. Here's Romero with it. And they're going to try to run this out here in the fourth. Well, Bombeck will take another two. Why not? 16 points.
Yeah, Mayhay's really trying to extend to create some type of turnover, which is creating some creases in that zone. Bombeck's done a good job of taking advantage of that.
Long three-pointer by Schwenk. Schwenk with his first points of the game. And a timeout taken by the Wolves. 44 seconds remain. Shelton has outscored Mayhay here in this fourth, 15-9. The only period in which they did not outscore Mayhay was in the second. It was 10-10. And that's led to this 54-42 12-point advantage.
Yeah, credit Shelton, come off a emotional triple overtime win. And Mayhay kept kind of answering in this game. We're up 10 and then cut it to 3 at half and then got it to 10 and kind of back to 6 or 7. Mayhay just kind of ran out of answers. Shelton just kind of kept pressure on him. Bombeck has had a really good fourth quarter. Simmons had a really good third quarter, kind of got himself going from the three-point line. And Coach Reitzel said it, this really good 1-2 punch. Just too much for Mayhay to overcome. Romero has really contributed with some open threes. Myers, 8 points, 6 rebounds, assists, 2 blocks, 5 steals. He's got contributions from a lot of different players.
And that is going to do it. 10 seconds remain. It's been 105 years since you could say this, but Shelton, they are the state champs in high school basketball. We can confidently say nobody in this building was alive the last time Shelton won a state title. And they are state champs in 2024. (54-42) the final. Shelton wins the title. Handshakes all the way around, and when we come back, we'll hand out the trophies to the champs, the Bulldogs from Shelton.
Nebraska's pork industry includes over 1,200 pig farms, producing more than 7 million pigs annually, resulting in bacon, ribs, and chops on your dinner table. It's an industry supporting over 17,000 jobs with an economic impact of $1.6 billion. This message brought to you by Nebraska pig farmers through their pork checkoff. Learn more at powerofpork.com.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges.
So please, let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
Coverage of the NSAA Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Teammates Mentoring Program, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. We could not do it without your support. Final state championship of the day is in the books. It's Shelton winning at 54-42. As the Nets come down here at PBA, let's go to Heath Kramer.
The Nebraska School Activities Association, the Nebraska Coaches Association, and the Nebraska Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association are proud to support positive sportsmanship during the state championships and throughout the season. At this time, we are pleased to present the Sportsmanship Award for Class D2. The trophy is graciously donated by Awards Unlimited. The sportsmanship program is exclusively presented by Currency, which helps businesses grow throughout Nebraska and beyond. We are proud to sponsor this award, and we congratulate our Nebraska students for their achievements. Making the presentation this evening are NCAA and NSAA AAA Board of Director Kayla Fisher from Rock County, and representing the NSAA AAA Jack Tarr from Malcolm. The Class D2 Sportsmanship Award winner is Shelton High School. Congratulations, Shelton High School. The Nebraska School Activities Association is honored to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Interim Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz and NSAA Board of Directors Darren Toby from Broken Bow and Robert Drews from Arapahoe. Here are the awards for runner-up Maywood Hayes Center. Head coach Colby Hamilton and his assistants will present the silver medals. Players, come forward as your name is called. Number 3, Charlie Callis. Number 4, Sawyer Dibburn. Number 5, Cade Brose. Number 11, Keenan Richards. Number 12, Braden Cox. Number 13, Cooper Soundy. Number 15, Isaac Messenger. Number 20, Grady Erickson. Number 1, Cody Schwenk. Number 23, Jackson Anders. And the seniors, number 10, Gene Rutherford. Number 2, Gage Gerlach. Number 21, Hayden Farr. And number 22, Jerry Ingeson. For these outstanding athletes in their school, here is the 2024 NSAA Class D2 State Basketball Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, Maywood Hayes Center. Now, to the champions, Shelton High School. Head coach, Will Reitzel, we have a special award for you. Coach Reitzel and his assistant will present the gold medals. Players, come forward as your name is called.
Thank you.
Number 1, Harper Thover. Number 2, Drake Power. Number 4, Jackson Ullman. Number 11, Dylan Kenton. Number 14, Anthony Ramirez. Number 20, Riley Jensen. Number 24, Jorge Romero. Number 32, Will Stewart. Number 50, Colby Pearson. Number 10, Ben Myers. And the seniors, number 12, Riley Bombeck. Number 22, Jerry Romero. Number 23, Ashton Simmons. And number 31, Luke Gilming. Presenting the championship game ball from Farmers Mutual Insurance, Director of Communication and Marketing, Tyson Billings.
Stay back.
Now, for these outstanding athletes in their school, here is the 2024 NSAA Class D2 State Basketball Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Shelton High School.
And congratulations to the first time, well, in a long time, champions in 105 years, the Shelton Bulldogs. They win it, take home the D2 title. Colby Hamilton is backstage with Andy Kendi.
Well, Coach, not the outcome I know that you wanted, but what do you think the difference was in this game? Going into the fourth quarter, it looked like you were in striking distance, but then the first couple minutes of that fourth quarter, I think, really told the story, did it not?
Right, yeah. They shot really well from 3 tonight. We were hoping they'd maybe be a little off than what they normally shoot. They shot 8 of 16. I think we were 3 of 16. So we settled for some early threes there in the first half, too, and maybe even a few in the second half that weren't great threes that, and they were early in the possession, so they didn't really have to expend much energy on defense. So that was a killer, you know, when we're trying to make a comeback and we're playing defense most of the time. That definitely hurt us.
I know your kids are disappointed, but what do you tell them? I mean, there's only 2 teams that get to play in this game from your class. It's a pretty great accomplishment just to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we lost 3 really good seniors last year, you know, and we had to replace those guys, and we knew it was going to be very difficult, and we had some kids step up and play great in those roles. We're a little bit different team than we were last year, maybe not quite as fast and athletic, but a better shooting team, and you know, I think probably a lot of people before the season thought, you know, we probably wouldn't even maybe not make it to state. So I'm proud of them. They worked their butts off, proved a lot of people wrong. So I mean, I love them all. You know, I've been coaching them since 6th, 7th grade, and so it's going to be tough letting those seniors go because they're, you know, I've had them this whole time that I've been at Maywood and Maywood Hay Center. So it's going to be tough to replace them, but I love them, and I hope they come back and visit and watch our next year's team and the ones after that. So.
Well, congratulations. It was a great run, a great season for Mayhay as they make it to the state championship game for the first time in terms of in the final, but they fall just short, 54-42. We'll hear from Shelton straight ahead.
At Teammates, our mission is to positively impact the world by inspiring students to reach their full potential through mentoring. Since 1991, Teammates has served more than 47,000 students across the Midwest. Today, we have a growing list of students waiting to be mentored. Mentors come from all walks of life. To be a mentor, all you have to do is be there. Find more information about how to become a mentor at teammates.org.
A lot of land comes with a lot of work. The Kubota MX Series is ready to help. You can mow, move hay bales, grade, and clear brush and snow. Equipped with a cab for any conditions. Loader lift capacity for jobs of all sizes. Hydrostatic or gear transmission options. The Kubota MX Series. For more information and participating Nebraska Kubota dealers, KubotaNesports.com.
Have you heard about FAFSA?
It's like a form you fill out. Fill it out and you get money for college.
Easiest way to get money for college, hands down.
FAFSA.
It's a life hack.
It's your way in.
So you want to help me pay for college? I'm down.
Heck yeah.
Definitely.
How is this not trending on all the things?
It took me like 30 minutes to fill out.
So easy.
How much am I gonna get?
This is a hidden gem. Fill out your FAFSA.
FAFSA.
Drink water, buckle up, fill out your FAFSA.
Coverage of the NSAA Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Teammates Mentoring Program, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. We could not do it without your support.
Shelton, the state champions for the first time in school history. Let's get right to it and talk to the head coach, Will Reitzel. Coach, outstanding effort by your kids, especially after what you guys went through a night before, winning the longest game in Class D2 history. How were you able to power through and have the legs the day after that you played that marathon game?
Definitely all the running we do in practice, all the lines we hit.
Yeah, it paid off, right? It did it?
Yeah, we don't do any lines.
No, you don't?
We don't run lines or suicides or anything. We just play ball. We do drills to get you in basketball condition, and I think we were.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you were in condition at the start of the fourth quarter. The game was hanging in the balance, and you came out early fourth quarter, made some key clutch baskets to really kind of, I think, kind of put your foot on the gas, put this thing away.
Yeah, we have some guys that can shoot. We have some confidence in each other to hit big shots or hit, open shots. We just need to move the ball and execute. Like we said at halftime, we just had a little bit of a time span. There were like 2 minutes at the end of the second quarter that we didn't execute well enough, and they got a little bit of a run on their side, and we just had to get back to business and execute a little bit better to finish.
You guys have been playing basketball at Shelton for more than 100 years, and it's been more than 100 years since you guys have brought home a gold trophy. I'm assuming they gave out gold trophies back then. Who knows? But what does this mean for the community of Shelton and the high school to bring back and be state champs?
It's pretty special. It's gonna be fun to go home and see everyone and kind of show the gold medals. We have a little wrestler Seabass that we call our flex offense after he's got a couple. We keep giving him a bad time. We need to get one. Well, we got it.
No, you did. Yeah, absolutely you did. Congratulations, Coach. We're just going to go and talk to some of the players. Bring in Riley Bombeck. This guy had a messy stat line, as we like to say. 16 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, a couple steals. Riley, how does it feel, man?
It feels great. It's what we've been working for 4 years, and it feels good to finally have it in our hands.
When did you know that this game was in your hands?
That run in the fourth quarter, I knew that was a big stab in their backs, and that they wouldn't come back from that. So
how were you able to come back from last night's triple overtime game? That was unbelievable.
Oh, well, I got sit out the overtime because I fouled out, so I was ready for today.
So you were the most rested. No wonder why you played so well.
Yep, I was ready for today. I got a good rest compared to the other guys.
So what does this mean, though, to go out on top, winning this trophy with your friends?
Everything. That's what we've all been dreaming of and talking about for the past 3 years. So now that it actually happened, and it's just everything.
Awesome. Well, hey, congratulations. Hand off the trophy to Jerry Romero. He had 11 points, 5 rebounds, another big senior class. I want to ask you about how tight of a group is this class that you have at Shelton?
This is a group that we just play together, and we obviously know each other. We've been seeing each other every day at school, so. Yeah.
When did you think that maybe that this was the year for Shelton?
Since the beginning. I mean, we had a group of guys who showed heart. We played through a lot of adversities, and
And in terms of what it means as a school to win a state championship and to do it with some of your friends like this, it's got to be pretty special.
Oh yeah, it is. Like Riley said, it's everything to us. And yeah, this is something I've been dreaming of for a while, and it's surreal.
Awesome. Congratulations. Why don't you hand off the trophy to Ashton Simmons? 17 points, 9 rebounds. What a game for you. When did you know that tonight was going to be your night?
This morning we woke up pretty good. I woke up late. They went and got breakfast before me, so that was not really friendly of them. Me and Jay went and got breakfast, though. That was pretty fun. But woke up confident, and we were all ready to go after a long night last night. And I always said I'm not tired for the last 4 years, but I'm not going to lie this time. I'm tired. But, yeah, it was fun.
Key to the game, in your mind?
We played as a team, and so, I mean, can't really beat that.
And it seemed like every time that they tried to make a push, you had the answer. How is that? Did that happen all year long, or is this something that just kind of clicked at the state?
We've been doing that all year long. We've been together for a long time, from playing basketball outside on the outside hoop to indoors, and then here we are senior year winning the chip, and we've just always clicked like that.
Well, congratulations. Job well done. Shelton Bulldogs are your Class D2 state champions as they win the gold trophy for the first time, 54-42 over Maywood.
Andy Kindy, great job all day. Congratulations. Here's a look at the state championship games that were contested throughout the day. Johnson Brock went back-to-back early this morning. Brody Kaler with 19 points. You see Wahoo in overtime. Scott went back-to-back. Amherst wins it. Bellevue West back-to-back. And then Shelton won for the first time in 105 years. That's something you can't say too often. First time in 105 years.
Yeah, just super impressed. That group, played for third and fourth. And, Bombeck said it, for 4 years they've been working. And, just the effort and the energy and the passion that you watch on Championship Saturday is, fun to be a part of it and call it. And just congratulations to the 6 champions.
Well, this concludes our Winter Championships on Nebraska Public Media. We brought you bowling, wrestling, swimming and diving, girls basketball. It all concludes here tonight with boys basketball. Thanks to the entire NSAA staff. They do such an outstanding job with these championships. They are true pros. Thanks to our Nebraska Public Media crew, Brock Lohr, Gavin, the Big Cat Felix, our entire crew. For Andy Kinney, for Andy Markowski, I'm Larry Putney. We'll see you for the spring championships later this year on Nebraska Public Media.